Friends with differences.
Friends with differences.
Friends with differences.
Friends with differences.
Friends with Differences podcast, episode 11. Woo! Richard, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it. And this has been good. This has been fun.
It was.
That's a solid episode right there.
I did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
It's my favorite Richard quote from Richard Nixon, so I just had to do it. So.
Yeah, I should be saying that more for sure. I did nothing wrong. That's great.
Yeah, but no, appreciate it. Thanks for having me on. It was
Absolutely.
a lot of fun.
We talked about Vegas. We talked about bowling team.
We did. There was a brief bowling moment in there.
Team.
It was indeed.
Stocks.
A lot of gambling.
We did briefly talk about stocks. Yeah.
Mostly,
and what you should do. We're not certified, but still do it.
Get all your advice
Mostly
here.
GameStop and AMC.
Yeah. Reminiscing.
Oh God, what else we talked about?
We reminisced about the old days.
High school, man.
And then what? Oh, race. That was the big one.
Yeah.
Not like our races, but Indianapolis Motor Speedway. That's what it was. This was not a racially biased podcast by any means.
Yeah,
it was.
Get all your racial
it was
ethical
sports
dilemmas here.
It was sports car racing, not what race am I.
I'll be fine. I'm good. Oh, I'm so good, man. I'm so good. Oh.
Talked about race. Jesus Christ.
We talked
All
about
of them.
every
Race.
All right, that's it.
We ranked.
That's it.
We ranked our favorite race to our least race.
End it. No.
All right. Any links that you guys need or want will be in the description. Yeah. Thanks again for coming out. It's been the Friends with Differences podcast.
Absolutely.
Peace.
Peanuts.
Send it.
Friends with differences.
Friends with differences. Friends with differences.
All right, to the Friends with Differences podcast, episode 11.
Oh, shit.
God, it took 11 episodes to get me on. Jesus Christ.
Damn.
I did have to turn a couple down. But always
I think
busy.
you're right. That was a heavy pour.
Hot start.
It's a hot start. I said it last episode because you weren't here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I had to say it.
It's my I think it's my catchphrase at this point.
It pretty much is. Special guest, thank you for coming on. Introducing, ladies and gentlemen, Richard. I typically don't say people's last names.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was like, do I want that out there? Like,
no. I stick to first names.
Richard the Dick.
yeah. I only call you Dick in like social situations.
Oh, it's hilarious. What's up, Dick?
If it's just me and you, it's always Richard. If there's a crowd, I'm like, hey, Dick.
Yes, exactly. Hey, Dick. And everyone's like, what the fuck's going on?
Oh, that's hilarious. But yeah, thank you for coming on.
Absolutely.
And welcome back, Khalif.
Oh, yeah. One episode off. I had my vacation.
Oh, God.
No, I didn't.
I'm about to go on vacation. I've been prepping heavy for Electric Force.
Oh,
going to Vegas in July now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Wow, when?
Going
July?
back again. Yeah, end of July, Man United soccer team comes into Vegas, and my dad was like, "Let's go." I think it was mostly because he wants to gamble, but I'm like, "Okay, you got it." So we're going to Vegas.
Yeah, why not?
The last time I was in Vegas was your 21st.
Oh yeah.
Wait, he's told this story.
Yeah,
which part of it?
I didn't say your name or anything.
No.
But I pretty much said it all.
The street performer.
I got fucking screwed by that.
That
was a rough one.
Situation.
You got played.
I did, yeah. He got twisted, and Evan's like, "You gotta pay attention." I go, "What?" And that's when he flipped it on me. And
no way.
Oh, he's blaming you.
It was. You said something to me, so I had to look over and see what you were saying to me.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that was under neither ball, like under any cups. The ball was not under.
Dude,
any
I
of those
didn't even
cups.
know you.
It was because I looked over and I selected this cup, and he goes, "Nope," and he pulled up the cup and it had the ball in it.
That is in his sleeve, coming back down.
if that dude's needs to be a fucking magician if that ball slipped out of there at one point.
That's
That's
literally
literally the trick.
It
That's
is.
the trick.
I'm just gonna blame it on him and getting me high for the first time in years. So, but I was
It's
fucking.
legal in Nevada.
I was It is. That's why we went. Yeah, but I was panicking after that. Panicking. I was like, "What the fuck did I just do?"
That was crazy. I did not expect that to happen, and I didn't know you were
No.
gonna do. I literally, because he
waits for a big fish to put some money down. Then
were
the trick
watching.
comes out. I know the trick comes
we were
out.
watching them, and they were just fishing. You're right. They were just fishing because they were just shuffling around.
Uh-huh.
And he
But the
was like,
thing
"You can pick
is
one." He
every
gave me
single
a
time,
pick.
I say every single street person we saw, you would sit there and watch, and I would want to keep walking. And this was the first one I actually sat there and like, okay, let's watch this for a second.
Yeah, first one's
And
good.
I
wasn't,
got rolled in.
contemplating
I
gambling
know, but
on
you
it.
were like sitting there just like
first
focused
one
on
is,
it.
The first one's easy.
Yeah.
The first one, they like let you get it, because then they're like, oh, hook them in.
Well, I never
Some
even
big
won.
fish is coming.
I didn't even
Yeah,
win.
well, he gave me, he was like, you can pick one, and I said it was that one, and he flipped it up, and it was right, because
Yeah.
He was
I didn't pay any
baiting.
money.
He was
Yeah.
baiting.
Right, and
That's
so
the
I
hook.
turned
I don't
around.
want to talk about this.
that's-
Bad
I'm sorry.
memories.
I'm
It's
sorry.
bad
That's
We
what
don't
memories.
have to bring it up.
You know
I'm
what was-
sorry I ever brought it
Just
up.
reeling
No.
them
I
in.
wasn't trying to
Reeling
help
it in.
No, it
I'm
is what
sorry,
it
It was
is.
my fault. I shouldn't have stopped.
It's a good
Fucking
story.
card artist, man.
It's a good story.
Alright,
It was
well,
fun. It was a great losing the $400 there was fine because that was a fucking great couple
like-
of days.
remember if I
Like
had
for
that
most
right or
people, stories about Vegas just go into chaos.
Yeah. Well, because I lost that $400
That's so true.
I only had like a 25 chip with me left, and I put it all on 13, and we were at roulette after that because it was our last day. And I put it all
I
on
remember
13. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna cash this out. I'm gonna take my loss. Fucking pops 13. I look at you, and then Ryan's looking at me too, and it's like, what the fuck? Because it would have hit for like 985. And I pulled my. She was like, I pulled my 25 chip off of 13, and she's like, all right, all bets are done. And then it hit, and I was so upset.
Yeah, that
It would've
same
been $1,000
table,
bucks.
I was betting green every time on roulette. I walked away, and I didn't turn my, I just walked away, and then I come back like probably 5 minutes later, if that. And I don't know if you told me or my brother told me, but they were like, yeah, next round I hit green, and it's like, Jesus, I just hate myself. I hate this game.
I'll say, you just kept throwing. Well, there was that day you were doing all the greens, and then there was another night
doing
we were
that.
doing. You were doing black and reds, but you were throwing like fucking $100 on the black and reds.
Well, no,
I mean, it
only
hit
did-
twice. It hit
Yeah.
twice, and then you just kept
Holy
going.
shit.
I think.
I will say,
I didn't even know that.
I will say,
That's
last
crazy.
time I went, I was playing blackjack, and the dealer got a 22, but thought that they got blackjack or like got 21,
It's just
and
shitty
took
at
everybody's money. But she went so fast that she had already pulled her cards away, and we had to
Oh,
like
you go to the
call over the
monitor.
boss.
Yeah, challenge that.
Yeah.
For sure.
But
That's crazy.
she took like, because I had probably 50 down on that one, and then everybody next to me was like, well, I was like, hold on, she had 22. Like I counted, and everybody was like, yeah, she did. I'm like, "Yeah." So we had to go talk to the boss.
pit boss.
Yeah, the pit boss.
My favorite part of the like fucking roulette people or whatever was that
Oh,
we were
yeah.
at Harrah's, and Ryan kept following around that one blonde girl that kept talking to him. Like she would like every hour
For
or two.
context, Ryan is Evan's older brother.
Yes, sorry. But
Shout out, Ryan.
he was there with us,
Be
and
on the
then
podcast
every
someday.
2 hours they would jump the dealers to the next table,
next table.
and he just kept following her around to where there was like blackjack, roulette. There's a fucking spinny wheel, and he would just sit there and just like
Hell yeah.
follow her around. And we just kept jumping back
Honestly,
and
I
forth.
think he got that from my cousin. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I don't want to know. And then your dad
Vegas was wild. I didn't know
Oh.
what to expect before I went. We went,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a lot.
It was-
I didn't
it was
know
a lot
much
of
about
fun.
it before.
So-
it was awesome.
I was so we stayed in the Paris, and like I was walking back into the Paris, and it was like maybe 8 p.m. I like opened the doors, and I was just trying to be nice to like open the door for somebody, and then it was a pimp, because he straight up was like, "Hey, you up for a good time tonight?" And he had like two girls with him.
I have that in there too.
Yeah, and I was like, no, and I like walked away like as fast as I possibly could. But yeah, I was just trying to be nice and hold the door, but that might be the Midwestern.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Coming out.
People on the
yeah.
street are about their business. You know,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
were
oh,
Well,
not.
there
you
were-
know?
Well, they're coming in.
Talking about girls trying to get some. really just probably robbed the shit out of you. But I left you one night in the bottom of Caesars because that's where we were staying. I left you there that night. I don't know why. I just got a water and some fruit snacks, and I went upstairs. Yeah. And as I was walking to the elevator, this girl goes, "You looking for a good time tonight?" I was like, "The fuck away from me! Like, don't look me in the eyes." Like,
did you say that?
No, I didn't. I said no. I'm good. Like,
I said no, thank you. Please.
I wouldn't even say no. I would just put my head down,
blinders on,
and
just straight
run,
down,
and just like get away. Like I'm trying to play blackjack. I don't need to be bothered. And then I would see them like an old guy.
What was awkward?
Like grabbing their ass. I'm like, holy shit.
What was awkward is that she was doing it by the elevator, so I pushed the button, and I just had to wait for the elevator to come, and she was just sitting at the end.
That happened
at
the Paris as well, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of sitting there, and you're like, please get here faster. Like, I'm trying
to... probably the biggest hallway, too, I've ever been in.
That place is huge.
Where were you at? Caesars?
Yeah, we were on the 21st floor. We looked over the Bellagio fountains. That was a sick room. That room was
Paris
nice.
also looks over Bellagio.
Yeah.
But it's on the opposite side.
Yeah.
But, no, so my dad gets free rooms usually every time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he likes.
The casino likes him.
The casino loves him.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they hate him.
Yeah, that would be fun.
He takes their money. Sometime. He takes their money.
Yo, we gotta go with Rick too. We need to go. All of us and our dads.
Just us and our dads would be hilarious.
Let's just casino out. Let's go to the horse races.
Well, I don't know. My dad's a slot. He's the penny slot guy. I'll sit there for like 8 hours and just.
See, my dad can't do slots. That's he does. He likes to do. Craps, but he likes to do the virtual craps, the popper one.
I'd say that just has to be rigged.
He won 2,200 last time he was in
virtual
Shelbyville.
Craps. My dad does that too.
He also does the virtual horses. He would sit at that
virtual
horse
horses
place.
Is bold.
He would do that. He'd sit on the virtual horses at the Harrah's while we were all there, and he would just sit. It was fucking hilarious.
But
yeah, I was kind of rocking to the beat of my own drum most of the
you
time.
You were just booking. You were doing whatever the fuck you wanted. It was your 21st. You were
I was feeling good.
You're just like, I'm just doing whatever the fuck I want today.
But speaking of Evan's trip coming up, he's going to a music festival.
Forest, yes, tomorrow.
As an old man, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'd say the average age is probably like 20 there.
Probably.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know. It feels like it's a bunch of.
I don't know. We're
little
group
kids that go there.
camping, and there's 29 of us.
Holy crap!
Is it one big like jumbo tent that you like see on the commercials for like the?
We're not staying in a bubble.
No, I mean like the. Oh fuck! Like the Air. What is that magazine on the planes?
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, it's like the little Sky Mall. Sky Mall. It's like those Sky Mall, like the 30-person tents that you can get that have like the 6 different rooms. I don't know. It might just be a fucking...
That sounds cool.
My girlfriend just texted me today and goes, "You want to go to Electric Forest?" And I was like,
"No,
do you have Electric Forest money? Because I don't."
She asked you today?
Yeah, she asked me today.
You should say yes. You should say yes. You should come tomorrow. Oh my gosh.
Tomorrow.
No.
Yeah.
God, no.
Sure.
I could not.
We got a clan of 29.
I am not a forest person.
That'd be
so bad.
We got a whole city in the forest.
I know, that's a squad.
Yeah.
No.
My friend Andy and Tommy, they got a huge projector, and like a screen and everything. It's gonna be great.
No, I'll let you enjoy it. You gotta tell me how it is afterwards.
Yeah. Yo, DJ Diesel's gonna be there.
Shaq.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Yeah. After he canceled on the Snake Pit.
Did he actually? I didn't even know he canceled.
Did. He canceled on the Snake Pit. I don't know why I switched cameras.
Snake Pit is Indy 500's festival. If nobody's heard of it.
In the middle of the track, it's wild. Supposedly, I've never been. I've been to the location.
So I went last year. They ran out of water. That was a big issue.
Like,
I'll say, especially when a bunch of people are tripping ass and
you,
then just.
You could bring in coolers, but we brought in mostly like a cooler of alcohol. We had already ran out of water, and then we went to go get more water, and they were out. So yeah, we had a few people pass out.
Jesus.
From like heat exhaustion, not from like.
Christ. Yeah, I went to Carb Day this year. You're quite familiar with the track, right?
Yeah, I'll say this was the first year in a long time that I didn't make it out there at all.
Oh, really?
The month of May, yeah.
This was the first year I made it out in probably a decade.
Shit, because you guys used to go all the time. Your dad always had tickets.
Well,
at least your dad always had.
Somebody would always be going, but we always kind of rotated. I only went to the race once.
I'll say yeah.
That was the first time I had gone to the race was Snake Pit, which doesn't.
That's not really the race. You get out there at 6 a.m. You're drunk by noon, and you go home.
Drunk by noon.
Okay,
What
you're
took
drunk
us
at
so long?
6. You pass out at noon, and you leave.
I don't know. Steve Aoki was there when I was there. He was throwing cake. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe
Dead mouse.
Shaq canceled. Like I was
What a
genuinely,
bitch.
yeah.
I'm looking
Honestly,
at you, Shaq.
I lost a lot of
So,
hype for Shaq. But no, I gained it all back because he's gonna be at the forest. So like now it's even
So,
cooler.
wait,
Is
so
it
were you
cooler
even-
now?
cooler.
What, Shaq's even cooler?
Yeah, because is it cooler that I'm going to him now because he canceled at the Snake Pit? Watch him cancel the Electric Forest.
That'd be fucking
I
hilarious.
mean, there's like
That'd be rough.
there's so many people at Electric Forest, though that wouldn't be that.
Little Dicky canceled.
Electric Forest?
Yeah, like a couple of years ago. And Action Bronson both canceled the same year.
No.
But
Little
what I'm saying
Dicky.
is there's so many people at Electric Forest, it wouldn't be as big a deal if he canceled. Shaq was one of probably, 4 or 5 people for the Snake Pit?
Probably.
Right, yeah.
So that sucks.
Yeah,
Well, Martin Garrix was there this year, right?
No, he was there last year, because I went to
okay.
that one.
Okay.
I remember that one.
Who?
Martin Garrix.
He's massive.
He was very big.
Yeah.
Oh,
We didn't even really care that much though, so we were further back. We didn't get there at 6. Like people were getting there way too early.
Oh, yeah.
I was just there for a good time. I didn't care about any of the DJs or anything. I was just vibing.
I'll say, when I show up to the track, I'm there at 8 a.m. when the doors open.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I sit on the lawn and I just get drunk. I just bring my 30-pack of Miller and I just sit there with a cooler and just
That was
have
It's a
fun.
beautiful place to like people watch.
Oh my god.
I got lost on the
yes.
road,
Loved
so
it.
that sucked.
So my dad used to work at the track, which was hilarious.
Yeah, right.
He used to do a bunch of accounting stuff for him, and he had a golf cart. So whenever we were there,
Oh, that's
I
so
wish.
he
weird.
got
I
the
wish.
we would be like, "Hey, are you busy?" He goes, "No, I can stop by," or like we'd at this part of the track, so we come and grab us, so we didn't have to walk through the crowds.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
"All you
that's so
fucking
nice.
peasants around me."
Oh my god.
I
But
got-
then what was hilarious?
I got lost.
What
I
was
got lost on
hilarious?
the way out, and it was a mile wrong.
Yeah.
a mile wrong.
So one of the funniest things, you know my dad a lot,
Oh,
so
yeah.
like this was
Yeah,
very,
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to say out of character for him, but this is not a side of him he shows me a
Oh
lot.
yeah.
So we were on the golf cart, and he goes, it was right after we graduated high school, and I was there the day like after our graduation, or whatever it was, for the track,
Nice.
and he goes, "All right, I'm gonna let you know, the girls might be fun to look at, but you don't want to touch these ones." And I just fucking sitting there like 18 on the cart, and I was just like, "You've never talked to me like this before in my life."
Yeah.
And it was but
That's
he would drive us
hilarious.
around, and it was great. We'd all get drunk, and then he would just come pick us up and take us to our car, and then we'd sit there for a couple hours and nap it off and then leave. But yeah,
There you go.
That is hilarious. Yeah, your dad's great.
he got interviewed at Carb Day last year
Oh yeah.
because he had a shirt that
Was
said
he work at?
no. He hasn't worked there in like 4 or 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
Like he stopped, but he had a shirt that said, "I called in sick for Carb Day."
Yeah.
He was like a fucking neon shirt with black lettering, and the Channel 13 News or Channel 8 News was there. He's like, "Did you actually?" He goes, "Yeah, I took off today for it." And they're like, "Oh," so they like, interviewed him. I guess they put him on the news. We never
That's
watched
awesome.
it, but it was He's
That's
just
great.
like, "Yeah, I took off today. I told him I wasn't gonna be able to make it, and I'm here now. It's 10 a.m. It's raining out, and I'm drinking beer with my family." I was like, "Oh my
amazing.
god."
Perfect.
That is perfect. And I respect him for sure. You got sick days.
Fucking use them.
Fucking said that. I enjoyed Carb Day a lot.
Carb Day's
yeah.
so much fun.
But my uncle pulls like the same shit like all the time. This is kind of a spin, but like at the lake, right? We got a lake house.
Mhm.
You've been. It's a great time. You guys
Yeah.
have been. And so my uncle bought a house in the neighborhood.
Mm.
And we're down there a lot. He's down there also. We get talking all the time. Like it's like once a month. I feel like I hear from him like, yeah, I had to call in today. You know, just feeling a little rough. You know, we're sitting there with like a couple of drinks on the boat, and he's like, yeah, gonna have to call in Friday. And I'm feeling a little rough. It's amazing.
Feeling a little sick.
No,
Yeah.
Carb Day's great. I showed my boobs
Carb-
last year on Carb Day for Jello shots. I walked there, so I was walking to the bathroom probably at like 3 p.m. It was right after a practice, and the dude had a sign that says, "Flash for shots." And I go, "The guy boobs count?" And he goes, "Hell yeah." So I
Hell
flashed him, and
yeah.
he threw me 2 Jello shots.
Oh,
I got back.
Absolutely worth it.
I was
One for
there.
each-
I was there with my family,
one for
so
each
my
kid.
sister-in-law was there, and I go, I just got free Jello shots for showing my boobs. So my sister-in-law grabs her and her sister and goes, "Let's go!" I was
Free
like,
Jello shots.
I was like, I'm gonna fucking see.
Also, carb day is the day before the race, right?
Friday.
Friday.
It's the Friday.
Friday before.
Yeah.
yeah. It's
So-
like 3 days.
Give a little bit of
Before- 2 days.
explanation.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah.
Oh, it's like it's the last day to practice, and there's also
Mhm.
a concert in the snake
Oh,
pit
there's
as
multiple
well.
concerts. There's
We had prime seats
practices.
for the pit stop race, which I didn't
Mhm.
know happened. That was
Oh,
awesome.
Oh yeah, they'll do like the pit stop challenge. See who can do
Yeah.
it the quickest. Last year on carb day, one of the guys didn't tighten one of the wheel nuts enough. So when the
Oh,
guy
yeah?
fucking floored it, the wheel shot up about 15 feet in the air and then dropped
Oh,
back onto the
shit.
thing. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
was-
if you saw the race this year, you saw the
They
tire.
fucking cleared
That
it and
was
hit
crazy.
a white Chevy Cruze in the parking lot.
Right.
I would have been like,
Like,
I don't,
when that thing
like, don't
popped
repair.
up, that was terrifying.
It's like, don't repair my vehicle. Give me the fucking tire. I want that. I want it. Like, I'll take the damaged car. Give me the car.
That's
Give
true.
me the
She
tire.
deserves the tire.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch the race?
I did not.
No.
I was in fucking Tennessee.
You
Oh,
both didn't?
so-
I'm surprised you did.
I was driving.
Yeah.
I was at this. That's why I couldn't make it to the track this year on that weekend. I had
Oh,
a
yeah.
wedding in Tennessee that weekend.
I will
And
say,
then-
I did meet one of the pit crew guys actually at Chatham Tap downtown.
That's cool.
Tap, fucking delicious
so,
wings.
So he used to work F1, and now he works for Andretti
Fuck.
for IndyCar.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
So he was talking about it, and he's like, yeah, IndyCar's a lot more relaxed than,
Oh, it's not so.
than F1.
Yeah, it's not so buttoned up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dude that actually, I just moved into a new place, and the people next to, like 3 doors down, he used to do IndyCar. So one of the top drivers right now is Pato Award. He used to be his pit
Oh, I
crew
had
when he
his
was.
koozie. I was
Mhm.
repping it all day.
Yeah, he used to be the lead pit guy on one of his junior series. Now he works for IMSA, which is like the prototype sports series for like Porsches and all those. So he does like the main pit crew there. So like, yeah, like I have an in now, but
That's cool.
yeah, he's pretty sweet. But
Yeah. My mom, you know, when she goes to events, she pretty much she
Kelly.
goes all out most of the time.
oh yeah, your mom never goes halfway.
Yeah, right. So we go to the track, and it's me, my mom, and my sister.
Wow.
And we get there like it was like 8:45, and I hadn't been to the track in like a decade, but we get a spot. My mom's like, all right, yeah, we have like 40 people in our group, so like spread out, and there's 3 of us, you know, and so we're like
Jesus. That's not gonna do
putting
anything.
sunglasses down, you know, and like a beer over here.
That's not gonna do anything.
Spread it out, you know, and I'm like, I don't know how to save 40 seats.
No.
Not with 3 people.
amazing.
That's
No,
impossible.
You just have to
But
start
they all
putting stuff down and
triggered
like lay down over the fucking like
Because-
benches.
because
and
I'm
stuff.
gonna-
You're not gonna like somebody's gonna sit down and you're not gonna be like, hey,
I have a seat. No,
that's
fuck
for my
you.
32nd person.
Yeah, well, the gap between 3 people for 40 seats.
You don't even know
Like-
where to
like-
go.
like
That's like
literally
you're just in a
just- they would
triangle,
literally
just like
just-
your arms out.
They would literally just sit down, and then you'd be like, oh, hey, that's in our group. And it's like, how big is your fucking group? You're all the way
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, but anyways, if it all filled up like really quickly, and we had like all 40 of us. I don't know if it was actually 40, but there was a lot.
Jesus Christ.
It was great. It was a great time. I really enjoyed it. It was good. We went to the garages. I went back and like, I just looked at the garages. It was cool.
Yeah, it's great having my dad used to work there because we just get to like slip into buildings and not have to like pay to get in, or we can like go use like private restrooms. We don't have to
Yeah,
like
I'm
just
sure you
smell
have a
other people's
perspective.
shit. So it's great, and I got discounts on all my stuff too, so it was really
Yeah.
nice. But
Yeah, I bought
the month of May
like a
is
booklet for like $20, and it was
Yeah.
like the cheapest thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I bought an IMS hat, Indianapolis Motor Speedway, but I
If you
bought
know,
it.
you know.
What?
Well,
if you know, you know.
Yeah.
No, I got it for like
Podcast
40% off, so it was sick. But
There you go.
gotta count the savings, man.
Yeah, they add up for sure.
Yeah.
When I went for Snake Pit, I had a full checkered flag outfit,
Oh,
shorts,
yeah.
shirt, and a bucket hat.
You got to show up with jorts and a straw hat, nothing else.
No. Checkered flag.
That was my
baby.
that was my carb day 2 years ago. I was in jorts, shirtless with a checkered hat,
That's great.
like not a checkered hat, but like a straw hat. But like yeah, it was great. It was cool.
What did I wear? Did I wear an office shirt? No, I probably wore an office shirt.
You probably wore an office shirt.
Yeah. But when I was in the garage, I was with a couple of friends who had on, like, American flag overalls.
Jesus.
And, like, we couldn't go 10 feet without somebody being like, can we get a picture?
Mm-hmm.
Just, like, the people in the pit crew.
I'll say it's
whatnot.
more or less like
Wow.
yeah, like what people wear is sometimes more entertaining than
Oh,
like
it's
stuff that
respectful.
goes on. Oh yeah, like you'll usually see people in like just like normal ass shit, and then it'll be like jorts, nothing else. There's people in just like fucking walking around just pasties and like and then people that match. There was a whole family that matched last year when I was there.
Wow.
They all wore the same like checkered pants and the same t-shirt, but
Nice.
That's cute.
I was like, that's family. That's family right
That's
there. As Dom
family.
Toretto would say.
Family business.
Family. Like, Jesus Christ. But, yeah. But high school, that was a fun time. That's all right. That's how we know each
High
other.
school was good.
I was funny the transition. I was like, I know we have some fucking stories from that.
What a transition.
Yeah,
I
you know, I'm always like,
I'm sure you guys have
trying to
talked about a
transition.
lot of random shit that went on during that.
I'm a big, I just leap from topic to topic,
Yeah.
so no worries
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah.
But high school was good.
Also, I just, yeah.
Yeah.
I said that because I was thinking of that time we were all at Madeline's home. And it
Oh,
was
yeah.
fucking you and I. Oh my god.
Oh my god, like late into the evening, just killing
So,
blank
for
beers,
context,
killing
I think
flat beers.
everyone. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad.
It was rough.
Yeah, so a bunch of our friends went over to this one girl's house, and I had started seeing this girl that the homeowner's daughter did not like. So it's like the whole
I didn't
story
even
there.
know that.
Madeline hated her. She told me later. She's like, I don't care. I just didn't like her. I was like, oh okay. But she ended up getting drunk and passing out.
Spicy.
Ended up passing out on the bathroom floor.
I'm trying to think who that was.
Oh.
You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
She ended up passing out on the bedroom, in between the hallway and the bathroom, and then everyone went to bed, and it was just me and Hammond. It was me and you at 4 a.m. finishing
I
off.
walked up and saw you guys doing that. And I was like,
Oh wait, yeah, you were
I was like-
sleeping like this.
No, no,
You
I
were
was
in
at
the
some
you were
point.
in her mom's bed, weren't you?
No, there's people mad snoring.
I think I was on a couch, but I remember
Okay.
going up to go to the bathroom and I looked over and you guys were drinking like flat beers. I go, what are you doing?
We had a 30 rack of Bud left, and we finished them at like 4 in the morning.
Dude, I remember
That was
just
so bad.
getting so many. It was one
Flat
of those
half
parties
beers, yeah.
that everybody
Ooh.
opened a beer and just took 2 sips.
Talking about
So there
flat
were
beers.
everywhere that just had so
Oh
much.
my God.
And I was, you know, in a high school, you know,
We weren't
young
wasting
savage.
money.
in
I was
high
saying,
school,
we
I
were
was
like,
easy.
we gotta go.
That's my beer.
Not
That's for
wasting
sure
money.
beer.
But if you want to talk flat beer, Spring Break.
Oh,
You remember
was
that?
on
We're talking flat, warm beer.
Natties. Natty Lights that have been sitting in the compartment of a minivan for 4 days that we took and drank on the beach at
Natty Light
midnight.
is the best.
It was so bad. It was
Yeah.
so bad.
That
I got my
was rough.
nipples pierced that week.
Yeah,
I
was
still
gonna
have one
ask you
in.
about- do you?
I still have one in.
You got them
yeah.
both at what, like, right? You got them.
I got them both on like a
With the
Thursday
bars,
morning.
right?
Yeah, at bars. I still have the original
Yo,
one in.
I was like, I couldn't believe you actually
Well,
did it.
because
Like,
we
I
were
couldn't
joking
believe
about it the night before, and you guys, oh, you're not gonna do it, and so
I
like you
couldn't
all,
believe it. I didn't
you
think
all
so
went
at
to the
all.
beach, and then I showed up with just my fucking shirt off and my nipples out,
Oh
and I
my
had
God.
piercings, and then
It
your
was wild.
your mom was there, and then Ben's
Oh, yeah.
mom was like, your mom's gonna kill you. I was like, but it is what it is.
Oh my lord. I don't know if you talked to Abe. We gotta have Abe on the podcast. He's the only true communist.
You said the only true communist.
Yeah. Anyways, side point. He was like genuinely pretty pissed that you spent your gas money on nipple.
No, I
piercings.
still had $50 left that I gave you guys for gas.
I don't know. Abe has it in your head that you didn't pay your cut in gas.
I did.
because
He's
of
just
your nipple piercings. It's hilarious. Like,
funny.
it'll come up It's probably came up like twice since
Weren't you
then.
guys also
And I'm
expecting
just
him only to get
laughing, you know?
one done, and then he got both done?
I have no
No. I don't know. I just know we were all sitting out
Hey,
back on that
do what you
on
want
her
when you're
mom's.
popping.
You do what you want. He got that
Sorry.
henna tattoo on his fucking tramp stamp. Jesus Christ.
That was a wild time.
Oh God.
That was a good time. And then I got a fucking ticket on the way back. First fucking ticket.
We drove for a total of 16 hours, and you got a ticket 15 minutes from our
Literally.
house.
Literally.
I woke
was
up.
so upset.
Well, we stole the yard sign, and
Yeah,
I woke up.
You were pissed.
I was passed out.
No, you weren't pissed, but I remember getting pulled over, and me and Abe's riding shotgun.
I was
you're in the
passed
back.
out in the back seat.
Right, and I think Abe was asleep too. I'm not sure,
Mm-hmm.
but somebody was like, "What's happening?" I'm like, "I'm getting pulled over."
That was
And-
me. That's definitely me.
And Abe's like, "Cover the sign," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, cover the sign."
Well,
Cover
the cop was
sign,
at
definitely.
the
And
cop
you
was
were
at the window when I was
"No."
there.
Okay, fine, but it took you a second, and yeah, it was definitely like, dude, cover the sign. We
Yeah.
can't have a street sign.
Yeah, it was a fucking street sign from
And it
Fort
wasn't-
Myers, Florida. It was still on the fucking metal bar.
Yeah.
It was. Well, I woke up when he was at
That's
the window, and I threw it over. I threw a blanket over it once he walked away from the window. He didn't see it, but
Yeah, we were good, but hey, we didn't steal it either. It was litter. It was not on a pole or anything. It was
on
litter.
a pole. But it was
No, it
the
wasn't.
pole had fallen. Wasn't it still on the
No,
metal pole?
No, but it still
Oh.
had a bracket on connecting the two signs.
Oh, okay.
But the whole thing was off the pole and just
Yeah.
out in somebody's yard, and we did them a courtesy.
We did. Matanza Boulevard and Espresso Way or something.
Holy-
I still remember them.
Tanza or whatever. I don't know where
Yeah,
that's at.
I think you had both of them. They were on your parents' old
Did
house
Abe
in the
have
garage.
one of them. My dad cut them, and then I.
You had both of them on your garage in your parents' old house.
Right. I,
But I don't
think
know
saw
what-
them on Tanza or whatever.
I don't know, but
I used to be a
Jesus
street
Christ.
sign guy. I was a delinquent.
Jesus Christ.
I was a
But
delinquent.
no.
I remember on the street, and I saw another sign that had fallen off the pole, and I figured, pick up the litter. And Peter was behind me. I think he was in a little disbelief
Peter,
that I just.
God. I remember the day, talking about Peter, I remember the day it was me, you, Peter, and Kyle. We went to the golf course, we were playing putt-putt, and we got all the peanuts from
yeah.
Five Guys, and you were tossing
my
peanuts.
God.
You were
Oh,
tossing
yeah, the
peanuts
sunroof.
out of your sunroof, and one of them landed in Kyle's car, because you had
sunroof
Peter with
open.
you.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
We
that
were
was fun.
we were driving down 135, and you were just tossing peanuts out your sunroof.
Five Guys was fire.
Yeah, we went to Five Guys and Wingstop all the fucking time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So much money.
I feel like. I don't know why, but I feel like you introduced me to Five Guys really. Because I didn't eat burgers until pretty late. To be
You didn't
honest.
eat
I
pizza until you were out of high school.
Yeah, through college. I didn't eat pizza.
I'm talking about that. I don't know why this is a core memory. When I did 1 year of Meridian Hills
Meridian Woods
swim
team.
team,
We rep it.
we represent. I was so bad.
I did it
I
for like
floated.
8 years or
But
something.
the lady, when she was teaching us breaststroke, she was like, make pizza. And you're like, I hate pizza. And she goes, all right, think of donuts then for the circular motion.
That's hilarious.
I was like, no.
I hate pizza. It was probably like 7 a.m. in the middle of the summer. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
why
It
am
was
I already in the
95
pool?
degrees out.
Yeah.
No,
The
sir.
pool's freezing. It's burning hot out, but the pool's freezing. It's 7 a.m. And, I bicycled there.
Yes, we
It's
rode our
like
bikes or rode this. Yeah. Oh my
Why
god.
am I here? Why am I here?
We were like 10.
That was a good summer, though. It was
Oh,
fun.
just all of the summers because my sister used to
Yeah.
watch us, so that
Yeah.
was the thing. But
That was solid, man.
God, and then my sister stopped, and then you had Alex,
Mhm.
but that is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shit, hit up Noah. I haven't seen Noah in the longest
Bro,
time.
I haven't
either.
talked to Noah in like 2 years.
Really?
I think the last time I think it
we
was.
should get beers.
Oh my god, just to get a
Um,
bunch of St. Rock people together and
Yeah, we
go
should.
get
We
beers.
should just send a text.
Yeah.
It's in the Snapchat. I feel like I never.
I say I don't have anyone's numbers. Just get a bunch of those
Still
guys
a group
together.
snap.
Yeah. What's up, fuckers?
I've done it before. I did it with like our drafting group.
Oh
from
god.
That's gotta be last though,
no, the
right?
drafting
Yeah.
class. Everybody I had in the drafting class. On like. And honestly, that's probably more because we had 12 people in drafting and we have 8 guys in our.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought-
We had a class of
I thought you-
23
I thought
people.
you were saying the whole just St. Rock class. Even
No,
though
no, just the
No.
guys. I don't want to see some of those girls.
Oh, forget about girls.
Wait, what?
Cooties.
Oh, cooties. Fuck that.
I'm talking about the guys. We're having a bro
Oh,
night.
yeah. No, I think the last time I was
Bro
with Noah, we went to Behringer's Tavern down on fucking Madison and like Fall Creek
Wow.
Parkway or something. We went there on like a middle, like
Andrews.
yeah, it's nice. They're tenderloin, supreme. But that and I got blackout drunk with him on the night before Thanksgiving of like 2019. That was the last. I think it was bad. I got home and my dad in the morning was like, "So you got pretty drunk last night?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, I could see you drop your keys 3 times on the Ring doorbell trying to get in the house." It was
3 times.
It was just after I turned 21, but
yeah. Yeah. Any sort of vehicles that drive is poor.
I didn't drive though. I gotta make that clarification.
Right, that's
Ubered.
fantastic. Yeah, that's
But,
good.
yeah. Well, I threw up in an Uber once. That was bad. That was bad.
There goes your Uber rating.
It wasn't my. I didn't order the Uber, so it didn't hit me. But we paid the guy like $300 cash not to do it. So, yeah, it was St.
Protect the rating.
Yeah.
It was St. Patty's Day just before COVID started. Like they closed the bar like 3 days after. It was like 2 in the afternoon. We'd been drinking since 8 a.m. I'd been mixing like Coronas, Jameson, just fucking everything. And I threw up in this dude's Uber in the Miss Curls parking lot. They left me there for 30 minutes because they didn't trust me in another Uber. But yeah,
I was in Gulf Shores when COVID really hit.
Jesus Christ!
I know.
Yo, I was in Florida too.
I was spending my college spring break. It's
I was in Panama City.
It's close to Gulf Shores. Gulf Shores, Alabama, but yeah, it's right. Panama's like right on the other side.
Yeah.
It was kind of crazy. I remember like spring break.
Well,
we just got down there and we're hearing the panic rise on social media, and then we go to Walmart and Walmart's like selling out of water, and we're like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
I was with a bunch of seniors, so it was like they had just heard like basically they were done, so they were realizing they weren't coming back to school, and like UD St. Patty's Day's massive.
Yeah.
So they were
It's right before St. Patty's Day.
Well, and it happened that spring break. We would celebrate St. Patty's Day afterwards because they changed our spring break to be during St. Patty's Day. Mm-hmm. But so yeah, we were sitting on the beach, and like Gulf Shores is a private beach, so we didn't have to worry about it closing afterwards. There really wasn't that many people, but we had gotten the email saying like we're not coming back for the rest of the year, and like all the seniors are sitting there like, like we're done.
That is crazy. That was a crazy thing, because it was the same thing with us, right? We went to spring break and we didn't go back.
Yeah, but we were juniors.
I didn't go to college.
Yeah.
But we were juniors.
Yeah, no worries.
So then we started.
I did not experience that.
So we had one more year, and then it was still COVID.
You're right.
Yeah.
Fucking COVID. Fucking
stupid COVID.
Was it even real? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, definitely was.
Well, on that note, I'm gonna grab another beer.
I'll say I don't want to get into that.
It's about that time. You don't have to stay, or you can. I mean, we're keeping it rolling here at the differences.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not fucking leaving.
I mean, fair enough.
Oh. Fair enough.
Tomorrow's gonna be an early day.
Yeah, no, I have a 7 a.m. meeting that I have to leave my house at probably like 6:15 to get
makes
to.
a meeting at 7 a.m.?
Well, I do service, so like I do HVAC, so like we have to be out there at a decent time so we can get done at a decent time.
Gotcha. I was gonna say nobody should make a meeting at 7 a.m.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely. A meeting at 7 a.m.
Yeah,
I feel so excited to go on vacation. I've been streaming it every day. Sorry.
You've been streaming what?
Here at the Gingerhouse.
Oh, just been streaming. Oh, that's right. I popped in on a couple streams.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
But I'm taking a couple days off to go to the forest. I'm excited.
Get your hands dirty.
A couple days off.
I'm not streaming from the forest. I don't have a plan to, at least. If I do, that's going to be wild.
It's not going to be a normal stream.
It's going to be a phone recording. I'm working really hard.
Just super pixelated because you're in the middle of the forest. Just
connection's going to be terrible.
Just 144p and just like you just see lights flashing and that's it. Oof. No, sir.
It's going to be great.
Is there any topics you had there, Evan?
Oh, that sucks.
Nothing. I didn't prepare at all besides setting this place up.
There you go.
Didn't write down any topics. Just sat down and rolled it.
Yeah.
Free flowing.
Yeah, you want to know what I've been doing?
I do.
Boy, I got a surprise for you.
I saw the printers going on. Oh god, we have something pulling off.
The printers be going.
Oh boy.
But we got some stickers.
Oh.
So I've been messing. You know, I do,
Is that a QR code of shrooms all over it?
mushrooms. But you know, I do.
That's shrooms. Mushrooms. Sorry for the clarification problem.
It is though. So
What is
I do best collabs every day, right? So I use AI to create images every day.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that before.
So this is a QR code that makes artistic, or this is an AI that makes artistic QR codes.
I gotcha.
And then I
got both the codes.
expanded that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's Gingerhouse and Friends with
Yeah.
Differences.
There you go.
Yeah, if you want one, you can have it.
It's all right. We'll
All right,
give it
all
to
right.
we'll give it to our fans.
Yeah, see, I thought I purchased way more than I did.
Oh.
I ordered them, Monday and got them today, yeah.
How would you get? 2?
No, I got like 30.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I thought I got 150.
Oh.
Yeah, so the deal wasn't nearly as good as I thought.
Oh.
That's rough.
Yeah, it said 20, or it said pack of 6, or no, it said pack of 24. I thought it was 24 sheets of 6, and it was 5 sheets of 6.
Huh.
That's rough.
I don't know where 24 came from then, because there's no 24. I don't know. But, I'm happy with the sticker, for sure.
It's nice.
Thank you.
I like it.
Gonna put them someplace at the forest,
There you go.
See if people notice the QR code.
Probably not.
Probably not on a tree.
No.
Maybe on a building
The
of some
bu-
sort, like the
That plays
restroom.
into the discreetness of it, right?
Well, maybe on the
Yeah.
restrooms.
I mean, I'm gonna find good
Above the
surfaces.
urinal, so
Yeah.
yeah. They probably have troughs there.
Urinals, yeah.
Oh.
They definitely got troughs. A lot
The
of
best
toilets,
trough
probably.
the best trough experience I've ever had was this random ass gas station on the way to Vegas from San Diego. My brother used to live in San Diego. I was like 13 at the time. We were going to Vegas from San Diego where his house was, and then this random ass gas station in the middle of the desert had a trough urinal, but it had like a fucking waterfall rock.
Nice.
So it's just like water
That's
falling
amazing.
into your piece, and there's like some like vines and stuff. Like it was so fucking cool.
How is Vegas
That is amazing.
under 21?
Oh, boring.
Okay.
To keep me
Yeah,
busy,
that's what I've heard.
to keep me busy, they created a scavenger hunt for me, so I could like find random ass shit in all the places.
Because can you go in like?
No, you
go
can't.
in
I can't
Caesar?
go onto the carpets. I can
no.
go into
Oh.
casinos, but they have the carpeted like table
Yeah,
areas.
no
I can't
carpets.
step onto those.
Uh-uh.
I did see my
The
first
carpet's lava, Richard.
Yeah.
carpet's
No
lava.
car-
Jesus Christ! I did see some ass though, so that was pretty good.
Well, I've seen like a bunch
I
of
bet it's an eye-opening
like
experience.
when I
for
went
you.
when I went, there was a bunch of kids there. I was like, this is not a place where I would want.
My children.
Like, literally all I do here is gamble. So like,
Yeah.
my children would be able to do absolutely nothing
Yeah.
because I'm gonna be at the tables all day. Leave to eat. So like they can join me for dinner, I guess.
Yeah.
But,
Ooh, the food is pretty.
The food is
the
great.
all-you-can-eat
There's
buffets.
so much food. It's
Oh.
food and gambling,
It
right?
is.
yeah,
It's
Yeah.
stuff yourself and then go lose all your money.
it's true.
Yeah. I definitely lost a decent amount.
I'm gonna win this time.
I went up
Watch.
$165 the first night and left $600 down.
600 down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember after
That's why you don't want to win the first day.
after the street tragedy, I was like, you know what? Now me and Richard might be about even of how much we've lost.
No, you lost so much money that week.
Yeah.
You went to the
Well,
ATM
maybe-
twice to pull out money.
Oh yeah, for
No,
sure.
you gotta win that last day. If you win that first day,
Well, that's
it's
the
not
thing.
false sense of confidence.
Absolutely it was.
Win one of the days would be good. I think I was positive the second.
By the
day.
way, I've got a parlay going. All 3 teams are winning.
Oh, beautiful.
Win a $30 on a $4 bet.
Hey, small victories.
Easy money.
Beautiful.
Reds winning again.
Fucking
Come on.
guys. Are the Reds actually having a decent year?
Yeah, this would be a 10-game win streak if we win today. First one since 2012.
I was going to say probably the 90s with Pete Rose is what I was guessing.
Pete Rose was in the 70s.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what my dad grew up with.
Oh. Oh, well. Yeah.
And what's the last leg of the parlay? Or
So
is
it's the Reds winning, the Red Sox winning, and the Diamondbacks winning today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And they're all
Oh, yeah.
winning. Diamondbacks are beating the Brewers, Reds are winning, Red Sox are beating the Twins.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So,
Come on.
They swept the Yankees this weekend, so the Red Sox. I say that, but they had 2 games.
Yo, Votto's back.
He is. He had a
Did you
home run
see
yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was all of a sudden, right?
Yeah. So he's been out for 10 months. He got a surgery last August.
Oh, so I thought it was longer than 10 months for sure.
Oh, 10 months is a while. I mean,
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
I thought he came out of retirement.
no. This is his last year. So
Michael Vicked it. He came out and started playing
literally.
again.
I saw some hype on social
I
media.
say
was
Michael
like,
Vicked it, but
he's
he
back.
went to jail.
He signed like a 12-year, $300 million contract. So this is his last year plus
Of the 12?
Yeah, plus he has one more year after this. So he's 39. So he is.
Damn.
Yeah, but
I didn't realize his contract was that large.
yeah, we paid a lot of money for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're winning. It's good. Woo!
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Let's go
You love
Reds.
to win.
Sell a
You
team,
guys ever
Bob.
short sell stocks?
No, I've never
I
shorted.
don't short.
The last time I shorted a stock was when it was in our high school econ class, and we did the little fake stock game.
Oh, yeah.
That was the last time
I
I've
didn't
touched
short
it, yeah.
any when I did that either. Did I? No, I don't think I did. I don't know. It's an interesting idea. But it's such a pessimistic thing.
I want this company to do bad. So
I
get
mean,
my money.
there's a couple.
Hopefully they fail.
But there's also a couple of companies you can think of where it makes sense.
Oh, you want them to fail?
No, you would expect
them to, yeah.
fail.
Oh.
GameStop being one now. They got
Oh,
saved.
because they got shorted by so much, people were like, "Fuck these people."
Well, they got saved.
Well, have
they
you
got
seen,
saved.
the whole story on that?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
story's crazy.
But they got
Yeah.
saved. But in the end, GameStop stock is really worth nothing. So you can start shorting it, which a lot of people could make money.
GameStop's worth something, right?
Technically, yes.
For
But the
now.
reason the whole jump went is
What's the
because how
stock
much
at?
it was shorted. But
Right. So many people were betting against it.
that the
And then
people
there was a
online
swarm.
saw, hey, fuck this, let's
Yeah.
go for it and raise the price up so they lose all this money. But yeah, as long as the
Yeah,
people that
did rally.
as long as
Yeah.
the people that shorted it stayed in it, I mean,
Yeah, they're fine.
it's just gonna drop back
Unless
down.
Robinhood takes away the buy button.
Well,
they
if you
did.
short
Yeah.
it. If you short it, you're
Craziest
fine.
thing ever.
Yeah. But
But yeah, there's a few companies.
or short Rivian because they IPO'd at $180 billion or something, and they have like 20,000 units out or something like that.
I don't know who this is.
Rivian, they make an electric truck to try to rival like
Oh.
Tesla and stuff. But
Yeah, I figured that one was going to be one that Liam brought up as it was overpriced, or you should short.
Well,
short
Tesla is
sell.
overpriced.
Right.
Tesla's stock price doesn't make any sense,
no,
mathematically.
yeah, but it's been jumping around too.
It is. It always jumps around though.
Yeah.
It's weird.
But Rivian's just IPO saying that they were worth that much money is just hilarious.
I would never put money into Tesla because I would be very worried. Like that money could literally drop to
Yeah.
being worth nothing so quick.
Yeah. But I say all this, but I'm not invested whatsoever. I just like listening to podcasts that talk about investment.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just isn't entertaining to me.
I don't the only app to trade stocks I have is Robinhood, and I don't have what is the other way having a personal broker to trade stocks
Pretty
if you're not going
much.
to use an app. There's probably
Yeah.
websites,
Yeah.
I guess, but
I mean,
Yeah.
so
can you call Wall Street still?
well, you
Maybe.
wouldn't- you personally wouldn't call them.
Yeah.
How you would call how Wall Street was called? It was broker to broker.
Yeah.
It wasn't just random people calling. They'd be like, "I need to buy so many shares," and talking.
Unless I probably need a lot.
Yeah, but they would. It would never be an individual. Like the individual would
Yeah.
tell his broker would talk to another broker.
And then they
Yeah.
both get a cut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Fuck that.
Unless
100%.
unless you're licensed or you can do online trades, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
day
but-
trade.
Yeah,
Day-
so
yeah.
what is it? Payment to order flow? You
That's
familiar
too deep
with
for
that?
me.
Payments order flow. What,
So
what do you
this is the deepest level of the GameStop stock conundrum, right? So to my understanding, the GameStop stock was plummeting because I don't even know, it was COVID and other things. People just weren't buying games at the store.
mean?
The
Well,
stock's plummeting.
Amazon's killing them.
Yeah, huge investment bankers.
And digital
short
gaming.
it, right? Huge names in the investment.
Oh yeah,
banking
huge
community
funds were just
short
shorting it. Yeah.
right? couple people online. Shout out Roaring Kitty.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. And a couple people online posted theses, Wall Street bets and all that jazz, promoting the stock. That grips hold of everybody.
Well, Wall Street bets just
fucking skyrockets,
Yep.
which is crazy.
A lot of people were making a lot of money off of
historic
that.
fucking margins.
Oh, it went to like $500 or something.
Oh no, it went from like $2 to like $450.
Yeah.
And so Robinhood
didn't have the money to pay people.
That's their reasoning for Robinhood taking away the buy button.
Correct.
So
They didn't have money to pay
that
people.
was the triggering of what's it called? It's not called short. There's a
I didn't watch this, but
what's the name of this series of events when everybody is like screwing the investment banking for short selling the stock? I forget.
idea.
But anyways, that all comes to a halt because they take away the buy button, so the stock goes back down to a semi-reasonable price because everybody sells it because you can only sell it.
mm-hmm.
But Robinhood they don't make money from the dollar amounts that are being traded. They make money per sell, essentially.
Yeah.
So the number of cells they get a
as
margin from.
as a broker, which
Mm-hmm.
is what Robinhood is, it's an electronic broker. They make money per transaction. So
in a system called payment to order flow.
Yeah, so on every order of shares, buy or sell. So if you're buying an order or selling an order of shares, they make like 3 cents.
Right.
It's like
so
a very small amount.
not
but
even that. Fractions of the cents.
fractions. But what I'm saying is, if there's so many, they make money.
So like Canada has outlawed payment to order flow. A lot of the states or a lot of countries in Europe have outlawed it because Robinhood has a contract with the bank, and some people think it's a conflict of interest when the broker and the bank have this kind of agreement. So that's like if you watch the documentary Eat the Rich, I believe it's called. Eat the Rich? Yeah, Eat the Rich on Netflix. It's all about the GameStop stock and then also the AMC stock because
that was
after
another
that-
one. They did try to go to AMC. Yeah.
Right, so the timeline is AMC right after GameStop.
Yeah.
But this
Which
is
is also dying still.
This is investment bankers and
gotten better
also the average buyer both rallying to save AMC. They weren't like it was kind of investment banking versus the public on GameStop in a weird sort of way, but AMC was kind of like both efforts combined to save AMC.
The issue with AMC, so AMC has that channel. So the channel was kind of helping them out a lot.
Channel.
AMC channel, like Walking Dead is on AMC.
Oh.
And Breaking Bad.
Oh, gotcha.
But so that was where a lot of their money started coming from. The theaters started failing them. So they had pivoted a bit. So for investors, the pivot is a way for them to be like, oh, okay, I can kind of put money into them versus shorting them. Like GameStop. GameStop's has been trying to pivot to tabletop games because but that's because it's
a good market.
It is, but they have been really struggling. It's hard to break into because everybody wants to go to a local game shop instead of go to GameStop. On top of it,
Interesting.
Yeah.
You big tabletop gamer.
No, the most I do when it comes to video game games is I do a lot of D&D.
You do?
Yeah.
Yo, I've been developing a D&D style.
Well,
game.
I'm about to switch to Pathfinder because of everything that's been
Really?
going on with D&D and
Hell yeah.
D&D Beyond. So I just finished my campaign with a bunch of friends in beginning of May, late April, and we're going to start up on Pathfinder this next time in September.
Yeah.
And then go for our new campaign, so it's going to be really different, but
Huh.
I've been doing D&D. I only started doing D&D probably 3 or 4 years ago,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
Have
I
you seen
didn't.
that one
I've played
guy that-
sparsely throughout history.
Have you seen that one guy do like a D&D campaign that's lasted for like 30 years?
Oh,
something
yeah.
like that?
Oh, yeah,
I've
I've-
seen that.
Everyone I've
crazy.
been a part of has lasted at least 8 months.
Yeah.
And that's at
Oh,
one
yeah.
one session a week or one every
Well,
other
this
week.
this guy like paints figures
Oh,
and shit. And,
yeah.
like he has a whole world.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
this
trying
is
to
the guy
bust
that-
into the market.
The guy that DMs my games is just like that. He'll have like the boards. He'll have like whatever we're fighting and all the characters. He'll have like
That's
he
amazing.
owns all the books through D&D Beyond. So when I do like his campaigns, I get access to all those books, and he has like an entire like hallway closet for D&D like
Yeah.
figures and like the little circle tags. So, like if someone's like grappled or the hexed, anything like that.
Nice.
So he's just, oh my god, he has tens of thousands of dollars worth in D&D, just like random shit.
I will say this guy though is pretty funny because if you die in the game, like you're done. So like
Yeah.
he's like I've seen.
That's how every.
He's like,
Yeah.
but he's like I've seen people cry because the game
Oh.
they've been
Oh,
doing
I've
it for
known
10
people
years.
to cry.
For 10 years.
Not 10 years, but one of my campaigns lasted 10 months. We were doing the Curse of Strahd. So
I have no idea what
yeah,
this is, but
it's,
that's
it's one of
fine.
the campaigns. You're like in a different world. You get trapped in this little environment, and then you have to fight.
All right,
You fight your way up to get strong enough to try to defeat him so that you break the curse.
gotcha.
We got there. We fucking got destroyed. 9 months. He threw our tank off the side of a cliff,
Ooh.
which just fucked us. We all died. We spent 9 months just to die in the end.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I haven't had anything in like that, but I have died in campaigns.
That was the only time I've ever died in a campaign. I went down, I think, 2 or 3 times, of course.
Yeah.
Or a couple times, but I've never actually. That was the first time I ever like died. But I was a.
It's
I was a
tough.
war.
It's like, damn.
I was a warforged,
Oh,
and
good.
so they also like hinted at me being like human in a previous life through like the whole story. So technically, I might not have died. It's lore within my group's campaigns. So,
Hell yeah.
but no, it's fun. I enjoy it. It's a little.
Oh,
it breaks out the
I like
imagination.
The game building, I don't like I'm writing a campaign with my friend Michael and Andy,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be a 3-part series. It's called Tech Demo, and I drafted a new one this week. It looks pretty hot, and I haven't showed anybody yet because it hasn't been progressing incredibly fast or anything. So I kind of just went all out this week and made a new draft,
There you go.
and I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna be showing
I
the
get
crew tomorrow.
Get it.
Big reveal! Big reveal!
Get a little obsessive about something. I like it.
Oh yeah, I get obsessed about things.
Hey.
I mean,
That's fair.
yeah.
As the fantasy football
Oh yeah.
El Presidente,
Oh boy.
I've created a website where I did power rankings.
Nice.
Oh, we take it seriously.
That's crazy.
Power rankings.
Yeah.
Is it a dynasty league?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the best.
Wait, what's the website?
I posted it in the
Oh
league.
shit, really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen this at all. I haven't checked.
I gotta add
Sleeper in a
more.
while.
I gotta add more.
Ooh, Sleeper
Oh, yeah.
is great.
Sleeper's the best.
I love Sleeper.
It's my
This
favorite.
past year is the first year in a decade I didn't do fantasy football.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
my
got so
first year
busy.
back in a couple of years.
Well, you played last year.
Right. This past year was my first year
Yeah.
back in the past couple of years.
Yeah, I've just been so fucking busy. It's just yeah,
hard.
It's
Hard to
it
do it all.
is, and then yeah, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. I used to say that a lot in high
I
school.
still say that all the time.
I guess I'm a big catchphrase guy, or not, I don't know. There's things you get in the habit of like saying a
Big-
couple of things. You know?
Big
Yeah.
catchphrase.
Yeah, me
Big
too.
catchphrase.
Absolutely. Like, I'll go on like a 6 month span of saying just random shit. Like right now, it's
Yeah.
Knucklehead.
Oh yeah.
I got a
Yeah.
dog. He's 6 months old, and I just call him a fucking Knucklehead every day. It's just like
Yeah.
my thing right now. I used to be Gnarly for a little while,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, like I used to say, like if I'm being honest, like way too much. It's like,
Yeah.
shut up, just shut up. Don't use words like those are just useless words.
It's fun to watch people use them because you use them so much, they
Yeah.
start to do it too.
Oh right, that's the worst. It's like I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's
you're
funny
wrong.
because you get to watch them pick up your language, which is hilarious.
Well, they get pissed off. They'll get mad. They'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, I never had that.
Oh,
Like, I used to, like, after high school, I started working in, like, this pizza place, like, part-time, as I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, and, like, I would say just, like, random shit for, like, 4 or 5 months, and then everyone would catch on, and, like, they would start saying it, too, just unknowingly, so I'd fucking switch up what I was saying.
There was a lot of things like that in high school. Like, used to describe things as hot dog water.
Dog water, yeah.
Oh, it's
My
hot dog
favorite,
water.
my favorite little I don't say catchphrase, but my favorite, like, thing that someone would say was Neelis. He would always call people,
Neelis
puds.
Oh, pud's great. Pud's a great word.
What a
I remember
pud.
that one.
God.
People ask what a pud is, and it's like...
You just don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, it's like, you know, if, like, hot dog water was a person, that's a pud.
Oh, Neelis.
Neelis was great. I got
God.
kicked out of a bar. The only time I got kicked out of a bar was on Neelis' 21st birthday.
Well, yeah, because it's Neelis.
Yeah.
No, it was because, well, there was no good reason I got kicked out of the
You were
bar,
just
to be
being
honest.
an idiot.
It was at Kilroy's.
Oh.
And we took a party bus downtown because it was, you know, his and his sister's birthday.
Yeah.
And our first stop wasn't Kilroy's, but we went to Kilroy's, and then we got a huge area because the big party. And they were taking forever with drinks, and it was, you know, Neelis' birthday. So I was like, bro, I'll go get us drinks at the bar. And then I went to the bar, and there's this, like, short dude that, like, tapped me on the shoulder, and I was like, hey, you gotta get out of here, is what he said. And
To you?
yeah. And I was like,
Were
what are
you
you
doing
talking about?
anything?
And he was like, yeah, man, you gotta get out of here. And I was like, I'm literally with, like, 20 people. Like, I'm with a 20 people group. He was like, yeah, man, you gotta get out of here. And then we all left.
What were you doing? You were just in line at the bar to get more
I went
drinks?
to get a drink.
Did he,
Like,
have,
literally.
did he
it was-
have a uniform on?
You
think so.
just got baited by some random dude that wanted to get a drink before
he had a
you.
red polo on. I think it was a fucking uniform.
Kilroy's does not wear red.
I don't know.
He-
But
you-
I've never
that was
been-
definitely
I've never
some-
been to Kilroy's,
That was
but-
definitely some
he came
dude.
to our table and everybody. Like, he talked to the whole table.
Oh. I was definitely thinking some dude just baited you
multiple tables.
to get a drink before you.
No, he didn't leave. it's not like I could, like, turn my back and get a drink. He
Yeah.
was,
I got thrown out of the one of the university bars once. That was because I was sneaking drinks underage
Oh, yeah, that's...
with the big X's on my
I'll
hand.
do it.
And then because you typically look around. I looked around, didn't see him, and then he came behind me and grabbed me. Like, he was a big guy. He grabbed me by the shirt, and like I was like up in the air a little bit. I was like, all right. And then he's like, you gotta get out. I was like, that is okay by me.
Yeah, don't throw me out. I will walk out of here.
I will walk out.
No, this
all
short
right.
guy could have. This guy wasn't throwing me out.
Oh, well, in his situation, I would have been like, yeah, bro, I'm good.
Yeah.
You pick me up off the ground, I'm out.
I'm like, I'm good.
From
I'm good.
behind.
Yeah.
I won't fight it. I won't come back for the week. I came back
Yeah.
the next week.
God. Yeah, I've never been thrown out of the bar.
Yeah, it was-
thankfully.
It's probably a good thing.
So a lot of the bouncers for like the bars around our school were always like the male cheerleaders, because they're fucking
Is it physically massive?
yeah, huge.
They're ripped.
And yeah, one of them grabbed me and go, oh shit. And I was like, he like actually picked me up. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I've seen what you do.
I went nothing.
I am.
About to put you 10 feet in the air.
Yeah, A-okay.
They just fucking
Yeah.
cheerleader toss you up
Yeah.
in the air.
I'm all right. I remember also my freshman year of college, we were playing in a flag football league, and we played the male cheerleaders. We got
Oh.
fucking smacked.
Those dudes just had have absolutely just been wild.
Oh, they were fifth years, so they were just like these huge dudes, and we were like these puny little freshmen. They killed us. They absolutely murdered us.
Part of me is like, man, I don't know if I could ever be a male cheerleader.
I definitely couldn't.
And then part of me is like, are those guys partial geniuses? No, maybe no.
Yeah, I think you're overthinking that.
Yeah, that's a little weird there.
I mean, they're surrounded by the most beautiful people at the college.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily, but
Most
also
of the
like,
time, though.
do you think that cheerleaders are then sleeping with them?
Not necessarily.
Probably not all of them.
Maybe a couple of them.
Ugh.
I feel like that's one of those things where you think it's gonna be great, but it ends up not being like.
Oh, the
Something
people
like
I
that.
know that did it are still at it because they just love it.
Well, no, I feel like they're gonna. I feel like they'll still love the male cheerleading, but they're thinking they're gonna go in to fucking just get some.
They're not doing it for that. For
Yeah.
sure. They just love doing.
I say
Literally, it's this one guy that was a power lifter, and he just like does male cheerleading, and he's
Yeah.
like just fucking tosses those.
Exercise.
I have one friend who is a cheerleader.
Yeah.
Doing reps of
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, like he'll toss him 6 feet in the air. You're like, holy fuck.
Just toss this 200 or 150 pound girl just in the fucking air at 10 feet.
Yeah, and like catch her, and you're like,
Yeah. What?
He just walks in a room and somebody's in his seat and he just cross the room.
I say, no, I have one friend who is a male cheerleader, but he's gay, so he wasn't going after the girls anyways. But
Yeah, I feel like that's a stereotype that
they're all
might
feminine.
ring true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
what
I
is
don't.
that?
No,
I
maybe not
saw,
that
yeah.
deep. No.
Probably
But
not. Probably just a stereotype.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It makes me think of there was a TikTok of a guy saying, you know, I never really got the whole firefighter thing until he was
What?
And I know exactly what you're talking
because
about.
I never got the firefighter thing with girls. I don't understand why they found him attractive. And then one rushed into the house and like
He was doing a test thing. He volunteered
Yeah.
to do a firefighter test
Yeah,
for them
yeah.
to come in and train.
yeah.
And
He's on the ground and they're like asking him if he's okay or something, and he goes, you know, I went in there straight and then I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know now.
he was like, they gave us a little
And then I was
card.
rescued. You know?
Well, that's the thing. He goes, they gave us little cards to say what was wrong with us, so we'd show it to him so they know. He goes, yeah, this big man just picked me up like it was nothing and ran down the stairs with me in his arms. And I was like, oh my god, I think I want him in my butt. Like it was something like that.
Yeah. He's like, I went in there straight. but
Yeah.
I don't know now.
It's like I just got swept off my feet and saved by this masculine man. I just don't know how to feel about this.
He looked me in my eyes and said, "Are you all right?"
That's so great. Oh man, what was that? Who was that?
It was some
It's
TikTok.
just some TikTok, but I was thinking of male
Oh.
cheerleaders. Like, if you
Yeah.
got tossed in the air, would you be like, like what?
Unless they
Hello
gotta
there.
catch you.
Hello.
Yeah, they gotta catch you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the
Time.
TikTok was just like some random dude walking
Gotta be
down the
reliable.
street, and the fire department was like asking him if he wanted to like volunteer for one of their training things.
Yeah.
Is pretty much what it was, and that he made the video off of that. He's like, yeah.
That's wild.
He's like some
Could you
6'3"
imagine?
6'3" man with a perfect brown haircut picked me up and carried me out of this burning building, and I was just like, okay, I don't know if I'm straight anymore.
That is wild. Yeah, the fire inspector came into our office today and was like, yearly fire
There
inspection.
you go.
That's rough.
Yeah, that was nothing.
Oh, okay.
This is random but kind of on top.
Like office here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
the most random.
Happened today, man. It was today.
Just the fucking fire
That
marshals.
was the day.
That was today. Came in and said we needed to fix our exit sign.
No.
It's wild, man. That was like a whole 5 minutes of my day. Oh, you really done
That was
it now.
impressive.
You really done it. Did the camera catch that? Oh,
I hope
yeah.
so.
Man, you really fooled yourself.
Some more pins than I hit and bowling.
Yeah. We gotta go bowling again. We should get a gang to go bowling.
Well, I suck, so I'll go and just
You got a
bring down the average.
You got shoes and a ball still.
The shoes are somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't think
The
I grabbed
ball?
the ball.
Did you ever have a ball?
No,
you would
no.
get a random ball every time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I forgot
I
about
would
that.
grab like the random 5-pound pink ball and just roll it. I didn't care.
We were on the bowling team, bro.
What?
Wait, were you on the bowling
then-
team too?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And then
This is
before,
a bowling
yeah,
team
yeah.
reunion. Holy
It was
shit.
me,
I
you.
just realized that.
So it was between Sam Brown.
amazing.
It was between Sam Brown, Richard, and I for like bowling for the team sectionals.
Oh my god, dude.
And I was hungover as hell,
Mhm.
and I started bowling it just straight down the gutter
Yeah.
for like
Mike was so disappointed.
4 frames.
Peter tried out too with us, but then he was like, I don't want to fucking do it because the one girl was there and it was right after that whole scenario at your house.
But yeah, no, there was a full 4 frames where I just did not want to be there.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
coach,
4
the coach,
frames.
It was a Saturday
It was like
morning.
half a season.
No. No. This was 4 sectionals. I was hungover as hell, and literally just after like frame 6, I was like, I just don't care.
I bowled my best game that day.
And when he came,
Oh yeah.
A 244.
when he
Jeez.
when he came up,
That's a savage score.
he came up to Sam Brown and I and goes, "All right, one of you is bowling
That's killer.
bowling as a part of the team." I go, "That is not going to be me." I was like,
You did look rather.
Poor Mike
you look-
McGreevy. R.I.P.
R.I.P. Mike.
Oh,
I love
R.I.P.
Mike.
He died. I don't know.
He
Yeah,
was
yeah.
amazing. I did respect.
didn't
him
tell
a
my
lot. I
parents
liked
about
him a
it.
lot.
They didn't even know I was on the team.
Izzy was a part of yearbook. She took a picture of me bowling and then
yeah.
typed her own fucking thing for me. And my response is like, yeah, my pregame ritual was going to Wendy's, and then I really liked how my end poses made me look fabulous when I bowled. And I was like, you bitch, this isn't a yearbook. And I found some...
That's hilarious. She quoted for you.
Oh yeah, she wrote her...
Oh,
like, she's one of my best friends, and she just wrote her own shit in there.
That's amazing.
Rightfully so.
It was funny.
I mean, if I was in your book and my friend
Looking
was
back
doing
at it, it's
I
hilarious.
would have done it. Yo, imagine. Like, we should just remix a yearbook, you know? Oh, that would be so funny.
but
Quote everybody. Do quotes for everybody. High school, I feel like people gripe a lot about, like, high school.
Oh, it's so
I
much
liked
fun.
it, man. Yeah, it was a good
It had its
time.
ups and downs, but it's fun.
Right.
I had no
Like,
complaints.
Sure, I had to study sometimes in the morning, but, like, overall, it wasn't bad at all.
I didn't study ever.
No, I got to school and I just took a nap in front of my
did.
locker.
I did talk about
I'd wake up and
transferring.
be like, I gotta study.
I thought about transferring after sophomore year
I remember, yeah.
To where?
to Greenwood.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
But then the soccer team was so bad, I chose not to.
Yeah.
One of my favorite moments with you, it was just like something random. It was Mr. Litz's English class our junior year.
Oh, yeah.
You started in AP,
Yep.
went to level 3, and then
Yep.
you joined us in level 2.
Yep.
Carmen, the foreign exchange
Yeah.
student, was in level 2. She barely spoke English and dropped to level 1. And Mr. Litz looked at you and goes, well, Herbert, Carmen's living your dream. She went down to level 1.
Well,
I was like, oh my god. This was like the third day of school or something.
That is
it was probably no, it was 2 or 3 weeks in.
It was
Carmen
definitely,
stayed for
yeah.
a while, but
Yeah.
no. What had happened?
so savage. to come from
what
a teacher.
what happened was the level 3 teacher hated me.
It was a fucking girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember her.
Wait, what was her
She was
kitchen?
awful.
No.
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 Um,
She just absolutely hated me.
What was...
And then I was just like, I'm not dealing with this right now.
No.
And-
There was...
But AP,
I don't remember her name, but I know who you're talking
so AP I dropped during the summer because I was playing soccer and I was like, I do not want to read books right now. Like I was just like, I'm not doing it. And then I went to level 3, and then I came in, and every single day she called me out for something, like for talking or anything. It wouldn't even be me talking. I was just like, I cannot do this. Like I was like, I cannot be in English class getting called out every day. I'm like, I'm just gonna drop to level 2. Mr. Lit seems like a fun time.
that class was so much fun.
Yeah.
Our little square was me, you, Peter, and Izzy.
Yeah, so
And
I
then-
just dropped and I was
Oh,
like,
great.
that's fine. And then so Litz was giving me crap, but I also had to leave most of the time. So even if
Yeah.
I had stayed in level 3, that would have been a nightmare.
Yeah.
She would have absolutely killed me because I was leaving every day.
Yeah.
And Litz was like, "You're fine."
Yeah. And then what's funniest about that class is at the end of the year, Lexi and Merck
Yeah.
were fighting so much. Like they would yell at each other in the middle of class, and now they're married.
Yeah. Well, Luke.
Holy shit,
Luke
what?
called her. Luke called her.
Merck and Lexi
Yeah,
are
Luke.
married.
Wow.
Luke called her the C
I didn't
word,
know
He
that.
did. He called her a cunt. I forgot about that.
Holy shit.
and now they're married.
Oh my god, wait, Luke, the one, the
Yep.
the
Merc.
Oh. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Wow, is it hilarious? I think might be hilarious.
They would yell at each other, just fucking fight all the time.
Yeah, that's
Well, they just liked each other, and
They
everybody
did.
knew it. There was chemistry.
That's wild. I haven't talked to Luke in forever.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I saw him once at Vasa, and that was it. But
Oh, you go to Vasa?
I used to, but I just moved up north, so there's not one up there.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm in Carmel now.
Where you go there?
Oh.
Do you go anywhere?
No,
You
LA
north-
Fitness on 146.
You north side or you?
It is
No,
what it is.
fancy guy
converted.
coming down here
I
to the
did.
slums.
I did. I drove my Mercedes down here, just like fuck this.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's not even mine. It's my girlfriend.
through the construction and whatnot.
Yeah. But
All right. Well, should we do the intro?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Well, Friends with Differences podcast, episode 11. Woo! Richard, thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate it. And
Oh, yeah.
this has been good. This has been fun.
it was.
That's a solid episode right
Richard.
I
Yeah.
did nothing wrong.
there. Yeah.
It's my favorite Richard quote from Richard Nixon, so I just had to do it.
Yeah, I should be saying that more for sure. I did nothing wrong. That's great.
Yeah, but no, appreciate it. Thanks for having me on. It was
Absolutely.
a lot of fun.
We
so.
talked about Vegas. We talked about bowling team.
We did. There was a brief bowling moment in there.
Team.
It was indeed.
Stocks.
A lot of gambling.
We did briefly
stocks.
talk about stocks yeah,
Mostly-
and what you should do. We're
mostly-
not
mostly
certified, but still do
GameStop.
it.
Get all your advice
Mostly
here.
GameStop and AMC.
Yeah. Reminiscing.
Oh God, what else we talked about?
We reminisced about the old
high
days.
school.
High school, man.
And then what? Oh, race. That was the big one.
Yeah.
Not
we
like
talked a lot
not
about
like
racing.
our races, but Indianapolis Motor Speedway. That's what it was. This was not a racially biased podcast by any means.
Yeah,
It was
get all your racial
it was
ethical
sports-
dilemmas here.
it was
at the
sports
show.
car racing, not
I'll
what
be
race
fine.
am I?
I'll be fine. I'm good. Oh, I'm so good, man. I'm so good. Oh,
Talked about race. Jesus Christ.
We talked
all
about
of them.
We,
Every race.
All right, that's it.
We ranked-
That's it.
we
All right,
ranked
call
our
it,
favorite
call it
race
now.
to our
All right,
least
end
race.
End it. No.
All right. Any links that you guys need or want will be in the description. Thanks again for coming out. It's been the Friends with Differences podcast.
Absolutely.
Peace.
Peanuts.
Send it.
Friends with differences.
Friends with differences. Friends with differences.
Yo, I've been heavy on. Hey, I've been heavy on. Hey, Tokyo.